Greetings, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. Hope you're all doing well. Tis I, Shimon. I forgot the rest of my intro. Today is the 25th of June, 2026. I hope everyone is doing great. I survived a hellish weekend. Well, a very lovely week in total, but very, very, very hot week as well in London, England. Because of course, the one time I'm going to visit there after a while, they have the hottest day in history. Isn't that just lovely? I do, however, feel a little bit better, because from what I can understand, it's also affecting France, Spain, and Germanland. So I am somewhat consoled by that fact. While I'm sweating in place, I didn't know I could sweat right now with the air conditioner full blast in my car. Trying to be safe. No, it's no worries, don't worry. I don't mind at all. My point is just like, it was insanely hot. But I survived despite the odds. Spoke with so many people from so many cool organizations, so many different cool organizations with various like viewpoints and stuff. Very interesting stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm sounding very tired. To be fair, I also am very tired because I did not sleep at all since yesterday because I just couldn't for some reason. But I will try to maintain a somewhat decent energy level for the duration of the stream. And the reason for that is wait, I should turn myself down a little bit. Okay, maybe this sound will be a little bit better. Yeah, it's peaking a little bit less. Otherwise, let me know. But yeah, I'll try to maintain some level of energy. I do want to sleep fairly early today so I can get up early tomorrow because I've got a bunch of things I need to do. But anyways, let us get started. Let me pull up a thingy because there's also a lot of things like happening elsewhere in the world. And also in England while I was there. Lots of things were happening while I was gone. Let me just open up, change the scene. So this one, that should be good, I think. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm going to just close the game. All right. Okay. So apparently, New York City, the DSA did really well, and I congratulate them for that. I think that's great. I am very much a revolutionary socialist, but you know that I don't think that means I should shit on them. In fact, I think it's very unproductive to do so. I very much want to gain a bit of understanding of what is happening in England government. I know the prime ministers are, but I don't really come around to have enough info for the bigger picture. Then it's a good thing you mentioned that because that will ensure that my ADHD mind will actually talk about it. So Keir Starmer resigned, and he had a sob speech, and it was kind of just like a lot of bullshit saying that blah 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 blah. He took a party that wasn't electable, made it electable, even though he just didn't. It's the least popular it's ever been. He had like the greatest mandate Labour has had for like decades. Any political party has had in decades. He was probably the most powerful like European government for a decade, maybe. I don't know. At least at the time, they won the premiership, prime ministership, whatever. And with that, they did not do all that much. They were still caving to a lot of right-wing framing on refugees and immigrants, and of course, as we know, Palestine. Also, I don't think anyone buys this. I'm resigning good grade shit. Yeah, no. He should have resigned. He resigned a little bit later than expected, I'd say. Because there was a lot. I mean, the Peter Mandelson scandal, I think there was also some other stuff was very large. At the same time, however, so the guy who's going to replace him is a guy called Andy Burnham, I believe. And my understanding of Andy Burnham is that he's not particularly I mean, he's just gone very right on a lot of issues, like issues which he might have been okay on from a left wing perspective, like previously. From what I understand, most of them he's just gone further right. It seems like it's going to be more of the same. My personal hope is that whatever happens, like it'll give the Green Party enough time to actually rally and continue like shore up support. I really hope that they can like fully or like significantly replace Labour as like the left leaning, like left of center party. We'll see how that goes. I really strongly urge all left wingers in the UK, like no matter how cool and awesome and like direct action you are, to like just like at the very least just don't shit on the Green Party too much, like openly. Keep your things like more internal and that kind of thing. Of course, like, you know, call them out if they do some really bad shit, as per usual, but consider things a little bit strategically, because it's either them or it's going to be reform. And unless you're like a big-brained accelerationist who thinks that making things worse will automatically bring us to revolution, then, you know, I think you should not be too pissed about them. Can you please explain the different parties? Actually, I have no understanding what each party represents. So in the UK, traditionally there's been the Labour Party and the Tories, aka the Conservative Party. They're just called the Tories for some reason. The Tories, well, yeah, they've just been conservative, like a general, like center right. Like what would be a good example? Be like less right than, you know, American right wing, but like still like right wing. Well, the Labour Party has fluctuated, but generally has been considered the left of center party. Recently, we've had Reform. The most recent one is Reform coming into the ring, started by Nigel Farage, I believe, who is a massive wanker, right wing, far right dipshit. Reform is also very far right. They're very like remigration type rhetoric. They're just very racist. To boil it down, most of the policies, I would say, like are around that. Like they were like created as like along with like Brexit, I'd say. And the Green Party is the British Green Party, or English Green Party. It's quite different from most other Green parties in Europe in that they actually have decent class first politics. Like I'd say like they're what you'd call like a second generation social democrat, so like a social democratic policies, which is very good. Like that's much further left than like most of the parties with that level of influence in Europe, especially because like they've been like fairly decent on Palestine and other things. So yeah, I mean, my thing is like I like them. I don't think I would say like they're far from my ideal, but they give me some hope in a world that's in a Europe that's going further and further to the right, like with left-wing parties like falling over, or so-called left-wing parties falling over each other, trying to like capture right-wing voters and failing miserably in every case. Progress is progress, exactly. And I'm not. There's, you know, some leftists would say that it's like what do you call it? It's taking away the momentum of the revolution. But I think you can only really make that argument if there is any revolution to be had, and there isn't at all. And I'm sure, you know. Oh look, lesbian. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's like what's been happening in England. Also, the Felton 5 have been like they're all going to jail for a long. Sorry, Felton 25, which are basically the Palestine Action people, and then saying that you support Palestine Action in England is literally illegal, because that is tantamount to saying that you support a terrorist group, which is insane. It's the first time in history that this has happened for something that's like for whatever extent of damage they've done. Which is like they snuck into a fucking airbase somehow, which I think is very embarrassing for the UK military, for the British military, and just like spray painted some planes. Like that's what they did. And for that, you know, actually we should let's see if we can find some stuff about that. I do recall saving some videos regarding this guy. Stuff. I've saved a lot of videos to share with you guys, as per usual. Let's see if some of them are relevant right now exactly. But yeah, basically, lots of fun things are going on, and with fun things, I mean, well, you know, not always so fun things. Let's see. Do know the British government has a free speech problem? Maybe could be that. No. Some of these I think I remember from like before I went. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Yeah, no, okay, I didn't save that many things. And of course I did not save any of the things that I actually wanted to report on. Whatever.
It's a free speech problem.
So this is from the 17th. No, okay, we're not going to watch that now either. Let's see, Felton 25? It might be Felton 25. Felton 20? Felton 20? No, let's see if Novara Media, they should have something. Some succinct news about what's going on. Let's see. At least I'd hope so. There's something I don't like about a lot of these YouTube for news. It's very cluttered. Yeah, all the videos are very long, which like is not very useful. Come on. So let's see. What does Aniburnum actually stand for? And ideally, I would find like different sources to like share with you guys, but because I'm a little bit lazy and tired, I'm just gonna go with the Novara Media. They're like fairly deep. They're quite good, I'd say. So this one, we'll look at this. Oh, okay, this one is also good. And this one, yeah, one of the mothers of the Filton 25, I keep messing up the word, were also at the NCWO conference giving a very good speech. Also, holy hell, I finally got off the exam. I'm pulling into my office back in I'll capture I'll pop in when I breaks. XO, you're the best. Thank you. You as well. Have a lovely day at work.
These lengths to crush. The fact that they've had to go to these lengths to try and crush the movement shows that they are desperate. We now know there was a meeting between prosecutors and police where they discussed prescribing Palestine action. At that point, no one had been arrested under the Terrorism Act for taking direct action at all in Palestine action. But in order to prescribe us, as I discussed in that meeting 2 months before the action, they had to prove that we were concerned in terrorism. In order to do that, they had to accuse people who took direct action of terrorist offences. But in order to get that over the line, they couldn't actually charge them with terrorism, because if a jury heard that and actually heard their defence to that, they would most likely win. So instead, they used this stitched-up process where they would charge them of ordinary criminal offences, and at the retrial, it was for 4 of them, the criminal damage charge, which led to the terrorist connection, the charge which they weren't allowed to defend themselves against. They were completely gagged on trial, and so that they could get a conviction, and then the judge could sentence them as terrorists. And lo and behold, 3 days after that sentencing, they scheduled this to happen in the Court of Appeal. I believe the state has shown us exactly what works, and we can't necessarily just back down at this point. We have to understand what we're up against, but I believe that the civil disobedience campaign is only going to grow, And I believe that direct action will only grow in different forms or under different groups which are not prescribed and are able to take that type of action. And I believe that is what is necessary at this time. The fact that they've had to...
Yeah, so I think that this video with Owen Jones, they might go more into it, but I believe that the worst thing they did is literally just like break into a military base, which I think is whatever, considering they just like spray painted some shit, and considering they couldn't pin anything else on them, I think that's if anything, the only people who should be prosecuted, in my mind, would be the military. Like, I'm not, pro UK military at all, but like, if anything, you should prosecute whomever was in charge of like the security there for allowing like a bunch of like random students to be able to break in. Like, that's incredibly fucking embarrassing. Like, be for fucking real. Like, come on, man. Like, incredibly embarrassing shit. And also very effective, because since then the UK government has lashed out like a mad cow at everyone for saying stop genocide. So yeah.
I support Palestine action. You can't now say, I support Palestine action. That's an illegal offence. You can't say, I support Palestine action with all my heart. You can get arrested and sent to prison for 14 years for doing that.
You're skating around it, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm saying it's illegal.
No, I'm just saying...
I'm saying it's illegal. I'm saying it's illegal to say, I support Palestine action and that they are fighting to stop a genocide. Yeah. You can get arrested and sent to prison for 14 years for saying that. And retired vicars are now being arrested and face prosecution for holding a placard saying, I oppose genocide, I support Palestine action. This is absurd. Now, the average terror suspect arrested in England and Wales is a white woman in her 50s. The suffragettes, if you go back over 100 years, they committed far more extreme acts. They killed 4 people.
Sorry, but the suffragettes did not have the...
This is a funny thing as well, because like they've been like literally in the court hearing, they said some shit like, the Palestine Action is a terrorist group. They're not peaceful, they're not doing peaceful good stuff like the suffragettes back in the time. They didn't do bad things. Brother, they literally bombed the houses of politicians. Like, I don't know much about them, but that is one of the things they did. Like, people, like, it's very typical liberal shit to just like act like that did not happen.
The democratic means to vote for anyone that would change their outcome. They had to do that because there was no other way.
What democratic means do the Palestinian people have to stop the British government exterminating their children? You can't now say, I support Palestine action. That's an illegal offence. You can't say, I support Palestine action with all my heart.
Sorry. So yeah, not a very great situation whatsoever. Yeah. And a lot of Europe is trending in a similar direction, if not already there, but just with other topics, or like in other ways. So yeah, that's more or less the situation there. And I'll try and see like over the week. I think probably over the weekend we might look through some of the speeches of the Stop the War conference. There's some really cool people there. They're like people from like huge unions, like dock worker unions, which had literally striked for Palestine. Various like left-wing parties were represented in one way or another. Zara Sultana and both Corbyn had made speeches, as well as like the deputy leader from the Green Party and a bunch of other like really cool heavyweights. Oh yeah, also like Medea Benjamin also did a speech. And I got a picture with Medea Benjamin, which I'm very hyped about. Medea Benjamin and Tice, which I think was her partner. I might be remembering wrong. I apologize I doubt they'll ever see this, but if they do, then I apologize very profusely for not, knowing. In any case, I got some very cool pictures with some people, and I'll share them at some point when I'm, I guess, more public about my face. I don't think it's much of a secret. But like for now, I am not showing myself. All right. So last one. What does Andy Burnham actually stand for? So Andy Burnham is basically the guy who is expected to take over now that Kid Starmer is gone.
What does Andy Burnham actually stand for? The King of the North has won the Makerfield by-election and will now have a clear run at Keir Starmer to replace him as Prime Minister. But is Labour's most popular politician all he's cracked up to be? As Mayor of Greater Manchester, Burnham has become one of the best-known Labour figures outside of Westminster. His profile grew during the COVID pandemic when he publicly clashed with Boris Johnson's government over lockdown funding for Northern England, helping to cement his image as a champion of the North against Westminster. As Mayor, he has overseen the rollout of Greater Manchester's publicly controlled B network bus and tram system and funded policies aimed at reducing homelessness. Under Burnham's leadership, rough sleeping in Greater Manchester has risen for 4 years in a row. But what exactly does Andy Burnham believe? Burnham says that he thinks
the path that Britain has been on for 40 years has been the wrong path. It's taken us to this place where people can't afford life's basics.
He's vowed to reverse privatisation of essential services, deregulation and austerity if he replaces Starmer. The question now is whether this is even possible, as Burnham has committed to backing the government's narrow fiscal rules.
We will set out a plan that is within those rules. Nothing I've said has been about ignoring the bond market.
On immigration, Burnham has praised Home Secretary Shabana Mahmood for facing up to the big issues and is understood to support her
who is a ghoul, by the way,
draconian immigration reforms, and pledged to expand the use of immigration detention centres.
I would actually agree with what Michael said. I think we need to make greater use of detention.
He has also U-turned on scrapping the restriction on people moving to the UK getting access to benefits and social housing before they're granted settled status, a key driver of homelessness. Is this rightward drift on immigration a response to reform calling him open borders
and this shit is very, very stupid. Every centre-left or similar, pretty much like every parliamentary, like electoralist group, mainstream group in politics in the West has done this thing where they're like, well, if we do a little bit of anti-immigration sentiment, or a lot of it, maybe we'll bleed some voters from the right-wingers, which in some cases I think it has like helped a tiny bit in some elections, but for the most part has not really done shit, because you don't have any credibility. Like they're showing that they have no like ideals, morals, like ideology, whatever. They don't have any like actual moral standpoint. Like they don't actually believe in whatever they claim to believe. While at the same time, suddenly they're like, oh well, we support anti-immigration stuff now. Which is just giving credibility to that stance to the far right, which has always been that. So it's just incredibly stupid, not to mention shitty. It pretty much just like moves the overturn window to the right on that topic, while just bolstering the far right, which is great. Just fucking awesome shit. Good job, everyone. Good job, you genuine like homunculi, like actual fucking ghouls, like soulless husks resembling human beings. Again, like this is very common across Europe, unfortunately. I can't speak for every country, but of what I've seen and heard, of what I've seen in Denmark and what I've seen and heard in like the countries surrounding the countries within the UK, surrounding the UK, Northern Europe, it's the same, just the same shit. Which is also why like the Social Democrats in Denmark had the worst election for like in the last 100 years or something. Like maybe not 100 years, but like several decades. And at the same time, the European Parliament group for Social Democrats was just like, once again, the Social Democrats win, showing that Social Democrats can do great, even though it's the worst election in forever. So yeah, great shit. What is it? Justice, Palestine Action, not like suffragettes. Let's take care of that one as well. Oh, also the UK is going to ban social media, so that's great. I heard something about like a lot of surveillance stuff in America, but I need to look a little bit more into that. So Mamdani did really, really, really great in some elections in New York. A lot of like anti-Zionists, like just very like people with very far left of like the context of America, won a lot of seats in New York, from what I can understand. So that's grand. I mentioned that a little bit
Royal
earlier.
Court of Justice, where the Court of Appeal ruled in favour of the government and I've just come back from the Royal Court of Justice, where the Court of Appeal ruled in favour of the government and upheld the ban on Palestine action as lawful and proportionate. The Lady Chief Justice Carr separated Palestine action from a rich historic tradition of British non-violent political protest and said that Palestine action
That's so fucking funny, man.
was not
like a rich history of British non-violent political protest. Let me just turn off the VOD music. There we go. Again, you know, rich non-violent history of British protests. Sure, great. Fuck off.
Non-violent political protest and said that Palestine Action was not a peaceful civil disobedience group like, for example, the suffragettes. Palestine Action co-founder Huda Mori is not deterred by today's ruling. She's confirmed that she will take this to the Supreme Court and to the European Court of Human Rights if needs be. Good. More than 3,400 people have been arrested under the Terrorism Act 2000 since the proscription of Palestine Action.
How many? 3,000?
Been arrested under the Terrorism Act 2000 since the proscription of Palestine Action came into force last July. We saw arrests take place outside the court today, with elderly people once again being carried away for sitting peacefully, holding signs that read, "I oppose genocide, I support Palestine Action." I've just come back from the Royal Court of Justice, where the Court of Appeal...
Like, that's the level where England is at, while also trying to, like, block anyone under the age of, I think, 16 from engaging with any sort of alternate media. With the cover story of being it's to protect the children, which it's just not at all. So yeah, lovely shit going on there. I think that's like more or less it. And the rest is like about the Stop the War conference, which I'll talk about at some point, and like some of the things which were proposed, the final statement, that kind of thing. Right. I'm thinking of like if we should do some Has Watch or do something else. Not quite sure. What the fuck is this? AI thumbnail. Lenin strap, how ethnic fault lines built the USSR. Conquest and collapse. Okay, I don't know what that is. Don't recommend me. AI stuff. Like, just don't. Bugger off. Oh yeah, X4 also, like, they had the new update come out. And yeah, I need to return to playing an actual game at some point. I mean, well, at some point we did start playing just before I left Age of Wonders 4. So, you know. But yeah, X4, we should continue that kind of thing. We should listen to more Mongolian folk music and look at more gaming stuff. Yeah. I hope all of you guys have been well, by the way. I apologize for not being around for a week, but, you know, I have been busy. I promise I have been mostly productive with the time spent away melting in the British sun, which is an insane string of words, but there you go. That's the world we are at. Oh yeah, it's also insane that like these 3 or 4 like huge things are happening at the same time. Like it is genuinely like very ridiculous. All right, let's see if what do you call it? If the himbo is up to something interesting.
Somebody's service.
This is a Jewish on Jewish violence.
What the fuck did we just
Public accommodation
jump
on
into?
the basis of what here sure looks like religion, national origin, and the like, is simply
Oakland Cafe, Ausman, or religious symbol on baseball hat. Okay, sick.
I'm pursuing justice here, and if the city can't remedy this, then I'm willing to pursue whatever avenues I have.
Okay. You gotta live a little off streams to have funny stories as well. True. I mean, yes,
Whatever.
that is
This
true.
old school shit. I don't even give a fuck about this. All right, we reserve the right to deny
It's also like I
service
can't.
as a staple of races, but this
like,
moment is used.
a lot of, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk about it over the weekend.
Anyway.
At least I very much. I need to force myself to talk about it because I think it's very interesting stuff that we can talk about, and then also like a lot of content. Like I can, get put in the speeches, which are really nice and good to hear.
Congratulations.
I think very educational or like inspiring or something.
Good politics, man. Shut the fuck up, APAC.
Okay, APAC is doing shit. Hassan is doing stuff. Yeah, we will catch up on Hassan at another point. I think because I'm very, very... Also, cut yourself some slack. You've been on the grind in regards to your streaming schedule. Yeah, I mean, but is it just like, not be here for like a week? And I barely put any like social media posts. Like I've done some, like a little bit on like TikTok and Instagram, but not really that much. So I need to do a little bit better at it. At least I want to, Though I do appreciate, that you are telling me to be less harsh on myself. I'm thinking we might want to play some Age of Wonders 4. I still don't feel like I can watch and play something like Age of Wonders. Watch like Himbo and play Age of Wonders 4, or watch something else for that matter at the same time. But that's okay. Maybe we'll watch like a couple of TikToks and then we'll move on to Age of Wonders. How about that? It's a little good. Oh shit! Spoilers. Don't watch that. That's Naruto spoilers. I've been watching more Naruto edits and stuff again, so I have a lot of those on my FYP. Is the sound thingy the correct one? Yes, it is. Okay, excellent. Yeah. This video is insane. Like, what the fuck is this?
Okay, yeah, on est au Burger King. Maddie m'a dit que leur Oreo milkshake était actually amazing. So, Maggie, this one's for you.
Maggie, c'est ma chum de
Oui, moi, ma good chum s'appelle Maddie, la good chum à ma mère s'appelle Maggie. So, okay. But yeah, bye. Okay, on a le Oreo milkshake. Alright, first sip.
Which language do you think that is, guys? What language do you think that is?
Oh my god, ça goûte de l'ice cream.
Comme ice cream Oreo.
Oui. Bah, ça goûte juste bon. Oh, qu'est-ce qui se passe ici?
C'est bon.
Prends tout back les flèches.
C'est actually vraiment bon. Il est comme perfectly thick. Il est juste...
So, apparently it's Acadian French. And I am not a fluent French speaker, but I do understand a lot of French words. I can pick up on some low-level French conversation. I can hear the French words she's using in her sentences, but it sounds like, these people are saying Simlish, or like I'm having a stroke, or stoke.
C'est pas assez que je peux still comme le sucre avec ma paille. Je rate ceci à comme...
Like, for it's like French.
8 sur 10.
Turquoise.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, on y...
Pretty sure I just said the color. So there you go. That's a insane French thingy. Good grief! I am very tired. I am gonna die. Oh yeah, Danish news. Real quick Danish news thingy. State of Denmark. We love to see it. he says, "You're arrested. Come here, you stupid packer," which is a slur for brown people, basically. It's based off of like Perser, which means Persian. I don't know how it became packer, but yeah, it is like it's a slur. It's not something not something anyone should say. Aside for I can say it, of course, and others like me. Everyone else should not say it, especially not a police officer.
Ja, den uafhængige politiklagemyndighed, de efterforsker det her som en voldssag.
Okay, and
Den uafhængige
and here the Independent Police Complaint Authority, which is not very independent because most of the workers are like former police officers.
De efterforsker det her som en voldssag.
They're investigating this as like a violence case.
i det vestlige Aarhus.
This happened Saturday evening in one of the big cities.
Hvad? På en video, der ser man politiet efter.
It's just like fucking like come here. Like this is the equivalent of saying like come here you dumb p word, like the shorthand word for Pakistani. Like that with the equivalent of like of a UK police officer saying that.
Sæt en mand i t-shirt og shorts, og her lykkes det en betjent at fange ham bag et skilt. Han fortæller manden, han skal lægge sig ned. Det gør manden. Der kommer en politihund, og den...
He can't just see him.
Han skal lægge ham bag et skilt.
He catch him behind the sign. He tells the man that he has to lie down.
Gør manden, der kommer en politihund, og den...
The man does a thing. And then the police dog comes.
Som om den har forstået, at han har overgivet sig.
And the police dog doesn't do anything because it understands that he's given up.
Ham hundeføreren.
But then the dog guy is coming in and
Den video er gået
fucking kicks him.
Viralt. Men vi er nu kommet i besiddelse af den her video fra før optrinnet, hvor man...
And then Extrabladet, which is like not the best of newspapers, but it is a newspaper. Obtained this video.
Man hører, at der bliver råbt, kom her, din dumme perker.
Where they can hear him say the slur. And also this video where like they're asking the police like what the fuck they're doing. Oh my fuck, this is like they're literally saying here like he can't fucking like he can't breathe, like what the fuck. Like telling him to like move his fucking knee from his head. This sounds a little bit familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, the guy I'm glad that we can somewhat boldly say this fucking cops and they won't fucking shoot you, but the fact that he has to say this shit at all is a huge fucking issue. Again, a lot of Danish people and Europeans in general are under the impression that our police force and in general our society is much more civilized than America, which in general is somewhat true in some regards, but we're not at all fucking civilized. Like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, this should be like, in an ideal world, this would, like, in an actually civilized world, this would mean like a total, like, complete, like, rundown, like, investigation of the entire precinct where this is happening. Like, of the entire police force of this fucking city. If they let a guy like this fucking be here, do this shit, and, like, just, like, roam around. Like, like, I doubt anything would have fucking happened if these videos were not fucking obtained. They're saying fucking fucking panzers me. How would you say that? Fucking cop swine, I guess.
Jeg har det på video, du kaldte ham for perker. Og et anonymt vidne, som vi har talt med, der befandt sig tæt på den her situation, bekræfter, at de her ord faldt, og at de kom fra politiet. Den anholdtes advokat, han har klaget til...
They're saying that an anonymous witness was also nearby and can confirm what was said, which I feel like is a little bit unnecessary at this point. We've seen like the video now from like 3 different fucking angles of him saying the slur, like... For sure, whatever. The more evidence.
Over det her. Og i den her klage gør anholdtes advokat, han har klaget til DUP'en over det her.
The guy was arrested. The detainees, like, what was it?
Den anholdtes advokat, han har klaget.
The detainees lawyer has made a complaint to the DUP. Fuck, what's it? DUP. Oh yeah, DUP is like the Independent Police Complaint Commission or authority, whatever you want to call it.
Til DUP'en over det her, og i den her klage gør advokaten...
And in this complaint, the lawyer is like highlighting the sound, like what was said.
Han er også opmærksom på lydsporet, at han fortæller, at mandag havde manden stadig ondt i hovedet efter det her spark.
He also says that the man, the detainee, like his head hurt like even on Monday after this like kick, and again this happened like Saturday evening.
Så nu er det spændende, om den uafhængige politiklagemyndighed kommer frem til, at der måske bare blev sagt perle, ligesom dengang.
Oh, you're right. He says that it's going to be interesting to see whether the Independent Police Complaint Commission will reach a consensus where they say that, oh, he just said perle, which means like pearl, not perker, because they are very slightly similar words. Like they rhyme at best. Which they've done before.
En betjent blev beskyldt for at sige perker til en demonstrant i 2009.
In 2009, where a police officer said that to someone in a demonstration, a protester, and the defense was that he said pearl, not perker.
Vi har rakt ud til Østjyllands politi, men de er ikke vendt retur.
And then the extra blood, the extra paper, they have reached out to the East Jutland's police force, but they have not responded yet. So yeah, that's great. That's grand. This country is so great and civilized. We're so different from America. I want to see this one about China, but I also want to see this one because it's funny. Maybe we'll just do a funny one and then we'll move to some gaming because Je suis un petit peu fatigué, which is French for I'm tired. There's also like, for some reason, there's also been like this song just trending. I don't know why. Like I don't know why. It's beginning to annoy me a little bit. Like initially it's like hell yeah, Bangladesh mention, but now I'm just getting a little bit annoyed seeing it everywhere. But
you never take me to Bangladesh. You never cook me sausage on an open flame. Never annoy me with oil. Never write me a novel. You never poison the mojitos of my enemies.
This music has been trending, and again, I initially liked it, and now I'm just getting a little bit annoyed. Ecuador and Germany are 1-1. I hope Germany eats shit. Sorry, I don't mean that. I mean, I hope Germland eats shit. That would make me happy. Oh, also, at the same time, it's like the UK thing where, they're going to prosecute people who spray-painted airplanes as a terrorist group. In Denmark, the government is like a little bit of a similar case, but like on a much smaller scale, I guess. The government is like prosecuting and persecuting 5-ish students from the Copenhagen University for like the pro-Palestine like demonstration or something. I don't know what the exact thing is that they did allegedly. Like what exactly they did and like what it is they're being tried for, but I know Greta Thunberg, I think she's also being tried. I know at least she's been talking about it, which I think is grand. No, that's Pakistan. Okay, there we go.
We're here in Denmark outside the court.
There you go, Greta Thunberg.
Where we just finished day 1 of trials. Me and 5 students from Copenhagen University are on trial for peacefully protesting against institutions and companies complicit in genocide and who are fueling the climate crisis. We are on trial while the real criminals, those who are causing death and destruction, and companies and institutions who are helping them, walk free. We will continue to demand accountability and fulfill our duty to demand justice, and we will continue to demand academic boycott and end
hello, Samasai. Thank you for the bits.
States like Israel.
I need to set it up so I can get a lovely notification for that. Wait to call. Can you just spam me after stream to do that, or you're gonna just spam me now so I'll remember it for the next time I stream to set up the alert so bits and stuff will show up, because it's not nice that they don't show up. Thank you. But yeah,
In Denmark,
so we're having that shit going on as well, and I think there's another guy as well who reported on it. There's like, oh, good grief! Thank you, Samotsai. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. I love my.
Товарищ сам подчеркивание аутсиди продучет 5 ратион статыш империи антиц субъечц.
It does not make any sense. Oh hell yeah, we're on hype train. Let's go. Okay, hype train time. I have a playlist for this. Let's see, playlist. How much of this is like? Yes, hype train. There we go. How much of this was like VOD videos? I don't remember. Can someone remind me? If so, give them. Right, we're going. I'm gonna assume all of it is VOD stuff. So you know, I'm gonna change the track real quick. There you go. Seamless transition. Let's go fucking hype track! Takbir! Takbir! Oh, good grief. I'm trying I don't actually like the song all that much, but it is so funny. The concept is so... I much prefer this one. There we go. There you go. This is more like it. Hype train! Hell yeah, hype. Thank you so much for the bits, Sam. The bits and bits and bits and the gifties. And even more bits, thank you so much. Hell yeah. You are helping us. One day, inshallah, we shall implement Shakira law on Twitch and then the rest of the world. The spread of shamanism is inevitable. Allahu Akbar. I just love the chat. Car drivers will be shot. If you guys have any suggestions for this, you just let know. When you get a new ROM, you gotta dedicate it to Sam. Yeah, no, I definitely do. A new ROM? Oh, new RAM. Oh yeah, for sure. We can do that. It's not gonna be the... We don't have 8 gigs. It'll be the new 16 gigs of SAM, not 16 gigs of RAM. I need to find a way for me to actually see the hype train thingy because I can't see it on Chatterino. Chatterino doesn't show me the hype train thingy. ROM was a brain fart. That's alright. I mean, I'm mentally a little bit tired. Hello, Chanandis. Thank you again for the bit, Sam. Snoozing the ads because we're having a lovely time. Hello, we are having a great time. I have had such a great time organizing, meeting other leftists, like learning about them, making so many new friends, and more importantly, I hope I think I'm better situated now. Like I understand a lot more about like I gain a lot more understanding of like internal European like leftist politics and like bickering. And I hope, inshallah, like this information will help me lead others towards being more productive. Thank you again for the bit, Sam. Inshallah, we shall see. Oh my fuck! Thank you, Sam, for another 5 gifties. Hell yeah! I need to make that a little bit louder, maybe. The alerts. Wait, let me do that real quick. Thank you so much for the sub, for the gifted sub, Sam. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Let me see if I can find it. Some impromptu. Let's see. Edit alerts. Gifted. Visual sound. Because you're gonna have it like so low. So okay. Save changes. There we go. Put that there. Save that. Okay. And what else? What else? Yeah, thank you so much for fucking. Wait, is Hypertrain still going? Fuck. I need to boom the thingy. Stream match, is that it? Yes. Oh yeah, another 4 minutes. Hell yeah, thank you for even more fucking bits. Thank you, Sam. Very kind of you. Be sure that you're in a good economic situation. Otherwise, I'd feel bad. Also, we need to watch this from the beginning. At least I need to. I love this. I love this so much. It's such a cool edit. Like, it's so... This feels something within me. It's so cool. Nishaku Nazat. Thanks for the bits. It's such a cool track. It's so good. Davai Davarishi! Nishagu Nazat! Not one fucking step back. Red Sun in the Sky, Eurobeat remix. Sure, why not? Let's see how this one is. Hell yeah. Crescent and Hammond Sickle. Thank you again for the bits. Yeah, let's add this to the Hype Train playlist. Thank you for the cheat-up. She got bits. Jojo. Does anyone want to gift a sub? If anyone gifts 1 sub, that will complete level 3 of the Hype Train. It's yo. That could be a sub goal. Like, if we reach like some amount of like subs, I will just like learn to sing this, I guess. Thank you for another sub, Sam. Thank you so much. And we've completed level 3 of the Hype Train. Let's go. Oh, it's so sick. Oh, wait, it's like this. Putting Gatrusha. Actually, it could be so funny. Imagine if we put on like the Gatrusha from like Girls on Panzer. That could be funny because it's very, very actually bad Russian. Physically, sure, mentally, oh, I hope you're okay, Shananders. I wish you the best of luck. Hold your head up high. Shamanism is growing stronger by the day. As we gain more and more knowledge, our influence is spreading, and we will unite everyone under shamanism. Hello, Boss Miso. Dagoth Wave. Dagoth Wave could be kind of neat. It's not as quick. You know what? Screw it. Girls in Panzer. Gatrusha. I'm gonna hate myself for doing this. Alright, let's... I'm gonna hate myself. This is so stupid. Girls in Panzer is a very stupid thing. I have said that... Well, yeah, okay, it is the correct track. There you go. This is such a... It's so bad. It's actually so bad if you know Russian at all. Let me add another thingy. Thank you for the bits, thank you. Hype. Create new. It's so bad. Can I offer you an egg in this chance? Yeah, Chananis, let us know. We will crowdfund some eggs for you. There you go. We have hype train up there. Actually, let me make it red. I don't know if you can even hear me, but that's okay. Yeah, Katrusha, hello, says welcome. And not just any version of Katrusha, literally the worst version. Or the best in a way. The best and worst at the same time. You can hear me? Alright, excellent. Oh, it's so bad. I mean, I'm sure the voice actors did their best. But it's so bad. I mean, it's cringe by itself because, you know, it's weep shit. Which, you know, just inherently carries some cringeness to it. But this, it's so... Who's going to be third? Yeah, that's true. There you go, Says is third. Oh, thank you for the bits again, Sam. Thank you. I will keep saying thank you. I don't care. No one will stop me. I mean, I will say, for what it's worth, this song did make me want to actually learn Katrusha. Let's just really hear the actual Katrusha. And that should be fine, since it's like the music will not go into the VOD, so I think we should be okay. Katrusha with lyrics, yeah. This is the actual Katrusha. Also, only 40 seconds left of the hype train. 4 gifted subs or 2,000 bits, so keep it going. Oh, this is very quiet. Oh, it's very, very quiet. Wait, can I have a sound thingy? Did I not have a sound thingy? Sound. Let's see. Volume master. Yes, let's add that one. Add. There we go. Oh, do that. Sorry. 3 seconds after the hype train, and it's dead. It's okay. We'll hear a little bit of this before we move on. Thank you so much for all the bits and the subscriptions, Sam. Your rations will be redistributed amongst the comrades. Let me find the lyrics. Katrusha lyrics translated. They usually have it. I know they have it in like Marxist.org, I think. Isn't it? Wait, why is it not showing up? Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, so we are here. И пальцу надалом в границе, откачу перед привет. И пальцу надалом в границе, откачу перед привет. It's like a war, like tragic love song, kind of. I really like it. All любовь, Катюшиш, перешот, что земно перешот одную. All любовь, Катюшиш, перешот. Расцветали яблони и круши, поблели туманы над рекой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег над рудой. Выходила на берег Катюша, на высокий берег над рудой. It's such a nice song. And everyone who's not here will never be able to know what happened, except hear me singing at not the greatest quality. But that's, they will have to do. They will have to deal with it. There we go. Let me switch the thingy back to non-VOD audio. Excellent. FD, your East German pop song. I've been listening to this one a little bit recently because it's just it showed up in like a couple of edits. I was like, this actually fucking slaps, and it almost makes me forgive the Germanlings. Actually, that reminded me. There was actually some. I was so surprised to like meet like Germanish people over there who had good politics. Like I was fucking astounded. And again, I'll tell you more about it tomorrow because I don't want to. Well, tomorrow, probably not tomorrow, Saturday, I think. Somewhere around, sometime during the weekend. Telling more about like the war conference and the cool people I met. But like basically, it's so rare to meet Germanlings like who are leftists who actually are leftist and don't have like insanely shitty opinions or something. So yeah, that was really, really super cool. Very happy about that. Let me just turn off the hype train thing. There we go. Again, thank you so much for all the gifts, all the bits, all the stuff. It's much appreciated. All right, we shall now let's see what the Himbo is up to now. If he's covering something. Oh, блядь. Yeah, pierdole. What's going on? Wait, what just happened? We are. Thank you, Nimda, for continuing your subscription. And we got to see you made it so everyone could see Katsuya throwing off a Hiachi. I did a thing. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
The Nakba. Totally ridiculous. Oh, you get sad about that? Well, that's a problem that you have to deal with on your own, okay?
What the fuck was that?
That's not my problem. That's your problem. Why am I supposed to fucking center your feelings if you're literally defending this unbelievably violent process?
What is he? Okay, I don't know what is coming. It's all right. I do want to catch up with like some of the stuff because Hassan, like, no matter what people think. Oh, I should not open a lot of these. No matter what people think, I would say that at least his coverage on like politics and stuff, I would say it's very good, and he's like very fair to like various like left wing groups, much fairer than most like more partisan left wing groups, whether they are MLs or Trots or whatever the fuck, the Democratic Socialists or all that shit. I think he does a really great coverage. Now you have to play Tekken 8. Low Kirk, high Kirk, yeah, I should, but also, do you know how big Tekken 8 is? Or Tekken 7, for that sake? Tekken 7 is 81 fucking gigabytes. I should not swear. Oh well, astaghfirullah. Tekken 8 is 128 gigabytes. These are fighting games. Like Street Fights or something. Why do they take up so much space? Actually, who is there? Let's do a tiny bit of a wee bit of investigation on that. Tekken 8. Let's see who's the one publishing this game. It is Bandai Namco. Yeah, okay. I think they're Japanese. I think. Yeah, Japanese gaming companies. I generally don't like them. They're very, very greedy and shitty. Hassan Kama's reason is TBH. I predict something like in the 99.9th percentile. He's so on point with logic and reasoning skills. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, no, exactly. I really like Hassan, and I am biased. Because I agree with him a lot of things. Like I very much like his approach to politics. I would say is very informed. Is very practical, and is very like in my opinion, is very much centers like the desire for like. We want to do better for people. We want socialism in the long run. We want to help, and we want socialism because it helps people, right? Like that's at least how I view the way Hassan sees the world. That's at least how I see the world. And I think that's very important. Thank you so much for the bits, NMDoc. And I feel like a lot of, I love all my comrades, at least most of, I love all the people who might consider my comrades. I love most leftists, but a lot of them, I would say, like, turn kind of reactionary in the way they think about some things at some point, and they become very team sportsy, and it's very unfortunate. Like, ironically, they become just reactionary to some things, and it's just like even they become so puritanical and all that. Like Hassan viewing a critique on Western Marxists or something like that. Like that, I feel like a lot of those things there were quite on point. I would give a lot of. I recall agreeing to a lot of that. He doesn't get pulled into emotional reasoning. Even when he's emotional, he still sticks with logic and doesn't obviously into a fallacy advice. Yeah, and when he does get into like emotions, it's like for very valid stuff. Like it's, I mean, super rad to see him cry. But like, remember like when he cried about shit, what's her name? Shireen Abu Akleh, I think that's her name. The very renowned Palestinian journalist was murdered by the IOF. And like people, like this is one of the very rare times he's ever cried on stream. And people were like, "Oh, he's like he's like doing crocodile tears. He's like exploiting the moment or some shit." It's like the most disgusting vile thing I've ever seen. Like this man never shows like that level of like negative emotions. Like he carries himself really well. Like, and he almost certainly is like neurodivergent. So well, in a way, I definitely think he masks very, very heavily for the sake of, you know, doing like a, they didn't even grant a probably like yeah, a funeral. It's so messed up. And it's like it's just like this dude is very much like working, I would say, very hard. Even if you disagree with him, like I would say that it's silly to assume that he's not working for the benefit of people in general. And I say that like again, like one of the reasons for why I really like Hassan is, you know, that logic stuff. Like I like the more I watch him and the more I agree with him on a lot of his points, but also just like he is a man who's grown up in the global south. Like even if it's Turkey, which is like, you know, a little bit of advanced history there, right? But you know, he knows what the Muslim world looks like. He's also like, he even had the atheist era, like and like the not the atheist, not just atheist, like anti-theist era. He has an understanding of like and like empathy for Muslims, sympathy for Muslims, which no or very, very few other like pundits in the West, like leftists, but just like pundits in general in the West have. So yeah. Hello, Kairos. How are you doing? Right. Shall we do some gaming? Less of this sappy, serious, real talk, which will, well, some of it might get me in trouble. I don't care. I gotta deal with it when it comes. I don't care. I have revolutionary optimism that I'll deal with whatever comes my way. Let's play Hell Yeah! That's the spirit. Launch Age of Wonders. Everyone, I will give you, let me just, is an ad break. I'll run the, can I run the ad now? No? Okay, I can't run the ad, whatever. Everyone, I'm launching the game. I'm launching the game, I'm gonna close the browsers. Just save some resources. Let me open OBS. Interesting. I closed the browser, but I didn't actually close it. Interesting. And the game is opening on the wrong screen. And it's also looking weird. Whatever. Let me do this. Transition. Click here. There we go. Excellent. Almost clicked the stop stream button. Good thing I did not. Let's play last minute cancellation. Don't have patience. For another 35 minutes, nice. I hope we get to rest a little bit and or decent time to prepare. Well, maybe not nice that they cancel last minute, but you know. Thank you, Samatsai, for gifting the sub to Kairos. It's very kind of you. Is there not an alert playing for that? What? What's going on? That's a little bit silly. I apologize profusely for that. That should not be the case. Let me check. Alerts, edit, I can't charge case sick, but Chronius will be moving. I can't keep seeing these losses. Ah, that's very fair. I hope, I hope things turn out as best as they can. Anything you do, I think is valid. I think you are very fair in the way you analyze when you do need to charge and not. It's important that you also take care of yourself and stuff. Oh my god! Oh, that sounds awful. Wait, where's the gifted subs? Gifted subscription. Oh, wait, is that not on? Oh, there we go. Wait, let me just like test alert. Okay. I'm very sorry I did not play that. Wait, can I? I think I can play that. If I click somewhere, let me check. I think I can replay the thingy. I think maybe. No. Where's the button? Is there not a button? Duplicate manage request, pop out. Volume, access to feed, quick action, stream. Cannot replay that. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll not be able to play it. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I hope it'll be okay. What the fuck is that? Okay, whatever. In any case, we're going to play this game. Thank you so much for gifting the subs. I'm outside. Thank you everyone for all the subs and the bits you've gifted. I've mentioned your name so many times, so I'm sure you'll be okay with me doing a generic right there. In any case, as you see, that's another guy from whom we used to play. Don't worry about it. I started off another game because I was like, I want to play a little bit before I leave for like a week and don't get to game at all. So I did a little bit of that. But don't worry, it's not didn't make a huge progress or anything. So yeah, we are now back in Age of Wonders 4 where we left off last time. I'm pretty sure that we I don't know, I actually don't know well what we did. We did some stuff, and I'm sure we did some really cool stuff. Shemlingrad has 7 people. I'm pretty sure we have 2, we're working on 2 different armies, yeah. So we have the second army of Shemon, and then we have the first one. Can we even name the armies? I don't know if we can. Anyways, the first army led by yours truly, Shemon Shemling. I think we'll send him towards Tingerberg, or we'll send him towards the Altar of Elements. Actually, it's a gold wonder, so they are very difficult. It's a little bit tricky, actually. I think we'll send them against a seat above all, because it's right next to us, and it's a very big city, and it's going to earn us a lot of money. And while we'll have this army, the secondary army to go towards Tingerberg. Alright, there are also some enemies here. Because we have a mission. Right, we have a mission to do a new city and all that stuff. Let me just also bring up my PC stats. Okay, everything looks okay. My CPU is at like when the game is focused, it reaches like 115% usage, which is sounds a little bit concerning to me, but I've been told it's fine, so I'm gonna hope and cope that my friends are correct. Assessment. We got a halberdier, so that's lovely. What else have we done? Yeah, we produced a halberdier, and we can annex another province here. So I don't know if you want to do that just yet. We're currently building a bathhouse, and once we have the bathhouse, it gives XP unit bonus to every unit produced in this city. We also have these other thingies that we want to produce. The crypts. And so many things. I'm really glad we have the one that's like the equipment board, because that means that every time we get like excess equipment, we like what do you call it? We just have more and more mana production, and it's super useful because we're going to need a lot of mana production, because we'll be buffing our units a lot. We're going to do a lot of magical eugenics, also slaves of warding, which for some reason we had not started. Magical wards we already have done. Okay, so what's happening now is that we'll send this army to these guys. So what is this? Oh, right, they're raiders sent from the city above. I see. Oh, they have a lot of loot. This guy has a lot of loot on him. Nice. That's very lovely. What is this thing? Glory Seeker. He wants to slaying only the most experienced foes. Okay. So that means he wants to personally slay unit of legend rank in combat, and you want to win a battle with 5 enemies are routed. Okay. So I think one of our racial traits were also, I think this is a sound a little bit low for the game. If so, I'm going to turn it up. Yeah, I think it's quite low. There we go. Yeah, this is a lot better, I think. Yeah, this is good, right? Yeah, I think this is better. Let me know if I should adjust the volume any further. Yeah, we'll send, we'll do a quick save. Good, thank you. And then, I really want, ooh, it has ore here as well. Yeah, we'll send our main guy to take care of the enemy. Alright. This is such an easy battle. This guy is so screwed. I mean, let's see what the auto combat does. We shouldn't lose any units, I think. Oh yeah, okay. We're good. We are good. Destroy the enemy. You scavenge equipment from defeated heroes. Only that? Flanker. I mean, that is a good item. Going to work on some digital art while enjoying your gaming. Need to relax my nervous system. Very, very valid. Also, this game looks beautiful. Yeah, no, right. It is a really pretty game.
A defeated hero has been put in your prison or crypt. You can either hand them over to their rightful owners for a reward, or you can keep them there for now.
Yeah, so if you capture heroes alive, we get like +2 knowledge production per that we have those in like in our prison cells. Or if we kill them, we'll get +2 mana per hero in the crypt, whether allied or enemies. But yeah, this game it is a very pretty game, and that's one of the reasons why I want to upgrade / like fix sort out like some of the issues with my PC, because that will allow us to play on higher graphics. Because currently I think we only have like medium or something. Yeah, we have medium graphics, which is doing quite alright, thankfully. Quite happy with. Now I'm streaming at like 60 FPS. I think it's like I'm streaming at 720 by 60. I think that's a max graphical setting I'm doing. But yeah. So these guys need to rest. Oh right, we picked the trait that makes us heal very slowly, so it's going to take a little while before we get much progress, but that's okay. Donovan Light Painter has been captured. Oh nice. Oh, we didn't get more of his stuff. Oh well. I wonder if we can like... So we can grant him freedom, which will make the place like us, but that doesn't matter. It will make us more good, which also does not matter. We can execute him in... I think there's also an option. I think usually like when you executed or release someone, you'd also gain all their equipment, regardless of which one you picked. Either way, let's keep him here. As soon as we build the prison cells, we're going to get +2 knowledge per prisoner. So that'll be very lovely. Right. So currently building the bathhouses. Market, for library we want, okay, so we want foresters, it looks like, to upgrade some of, to get boosts for some of the other things we want to do. And we also need 2 foresters anyways if we want to build an armory, which we do, actually, that's something we want to do ASAP. So let's build a forester somewhere. We'll probably expand in this, like, northwards direction. Because we probably won't build another base in this area, I think. So yeah, let's just like do that. Do we have any adjacency thingies? Not yet, I think. We do have a builder's quarters, which would benefit greatly from being somewhere. But we'll wait. Put 2 farms, put 3 farms, Masonic Hall. Maybe we'll build the Masonic Hall first after these. Yeah, we'll build that. We currently do have 3 farms. it takes a certain amount of turns, because you can switch between things for free if they are valid. So you might want to switch one of the farms into a forester. We'll want to wait a turn. So we'll put a forester here. Yeah. The Crawler's Nest. +2 mana per quarry in city domain. Alright. That should be good. I would like to start recruiting another unit, but I also don't want to sort of quote waste it. Because once we get the armory, they will start at a higher level, which is nice. And whenever we don't produce units, it'll produce rations, which will turn 25% of the draft into food, which increases blood growth. Enough exposition. You go up here. Okay. So what is it? I think like it is possible for a city to conquer this tile. I don't quite understand how that works. Okay, we've occupied it, and we can pillage it, but that will make our people a little bit sad. What's the button to switch the underground? Like I wonder if there's a hotkey for that. I remember seeing last time we played that there's a way to conquer it. Right. We also can't see how many enemies are there. Right. You will go here to heal, and these people will continue working and scavenging this general area. The armor, nice. He already has that. Alright, the flankers band. The overseeing and this. Let's go with the flankers band instead. Actually, I think the flankers band might be better than the other lady, but then again, she won't be seeing combat for a little bit. You there can get the leather armor, and that looks good. Excellent. Was London that hot? Also, people, hey, what are we playing? Yes, London, like literally the hottest day in history for London. And like the heat wave hitting like pretty much all of Western Europe, I believe. It's like way too cold is also affected. So I hope that he'll be okay. I mean, he is here a little bit, I think. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I also got a bunch of Cadbury's and also Jaffa cakes. Actually, I need to remember to do a post about the Jaffa cakes, because they're kind of like a meme from back in the day when I used to watch the Oxcast a little bit. And it's just a cute little thing. So, we are contacted once again by Nightmare Weaver, no, Little Nightweaver. You found your first suspect, Shimling. Little Nightweaver shows a cold smile. Then it is time to teach you about the Mind Thread spell. Little continues. As our Shadrai ally Arachna would say, a spider does not openly attack its prey, it finds a way to trap its victim in its webs. The Mind Thread spell works in similar ways. It allows you to invade the mind of a Godia to learn of their nightmares and trap them within their innermost fears or ambitions. Cast a Mind Thread spell on a Godia and you shall find a way to force out what they know of the Guild Code. And we can say that we like evil or that blah 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 blah. Either way, we are going for a good alignment, so you're not going for that. Once Little is in the vision, you reflect on the situation at hand. 5 Godia did well in the Crimson Caldera. One of them owns the Guild Code, but to find out who, you must have each of them at your mercy. To this end, Little told you the Mind Thread spell, but brute force seems just as good an option in this realm of perpetual war. You feel proud to claim the Guild Code through cunning or force. For the glory of yourself, and for the Shadrai, who are, yeah, we are sort of the bad guys, probably, I think. Except we're not, because, you know, we on the team. But other than that. Okay, mine's getting more gold or more mana? I think I like gold. I'm not quite sure. Wait. Yeah, let's go with gold. And hopefully I won't regret it. And we can enchant our bolstering units. Bolstering units. Saves warding. And the neat thing is that the units, like weapons or skin, will be affected by the buffs you put on them. So you see that they have like a little shine to them now. So now whenever our bolstering units, they buff someone, they will also get +2 to magic resistance. Okay, we have done that. Okay. Who are these? NPC army of Tinkerberg. Oh nice, there's another ancient wonder here. How do we click the next one in the queue? It's a little bit troublesome. I do know where the other army is at least, so not a huge issue. Okay, as soon as the bathhouse is finished. Oh, we do also want to start building this Wizard Tower high halls as soon as possible, because that will give us more Imperium income, and Imperium is a fairly rare source of resource. It's kind of like political power in some Paradox games. So magical Front City unlocks Wizard Tower Apex, and yeah, lots of things. Mind thread. Yeah, let's throw that one. Let's do a little bit of mind threading. Find out how to harass Carissa the Red to give up or perish. Do you want to continue? Do you want to start recruiting a unit? Yeah. I mean, I guess. Okay, what is this? It is just another level, so it's not that big of a deal. Getting another Animal Guard would not be a bad idea, and or Steel Shaper. So let's go with an Animal Guard. Yeah. Okay, it will reduce our. If we begin making that, it will take longer to build population here. We'll wait one turn, and then we'll start with an Animal Guard. This army here, we could have them siege out this province, but we don't know how strong they are here. And our hero is not that strong yet, nor are these units particularly elite. So it's probably better to train them up a little bit. Okay, we lost a unit. I don't want that. Let us fight this battle manually. I also decided to finally use my gigantic bottle of water, so... Because I'm streaming, I feel like I can also reward myself with it. So I might open that a little bit. But yeah, does that answer your question, Commie Space Invader? Also, I hope your streams have been going well. I saw you, you've been doing more of them, I think. Wait, or maybe I'm... Fuck. No, I think... I might be remembering wrong. If I am, then I'm sorry. Fuck. Never mind me. Wait, what? I think I'm just being silly. I think I mixed you up with the Crescent Moon Star for a second. In any case, I hope you're doing well. And can forgive my, lack of good memory. Okay, so the enemy has 2 flying units and 2 2 flying units which are fighters. Oh wait, no, they're not just fighters, they're shock units, so that means they'll cancel our defensive stuff. And 2 defensive fighters, I think they're called. Yeah, shield unit and shock unit. Alright. Our guy has a lot of flanking stuff, so we want to make use of that. We also have the pikemen. The Wind Rager, which wait, has it already upgraded? I don't think so. Has it? Oh yeah, it already has, I think. Blah blah blah. Oh wait, maybe I'm thinking of another unit. Ah, whatever. Oh, okay, not the first time I got confused with another strategy. Yeah, my apologies. Okay, you will put here. Actually, put you here instead. You there and you there. And grant defense to these guys. And then also strength from steel so they heal up and they won't suffer as many casualties. You can give units temporary hit points, which they won't recover after the battle, but you know, if they take damage to that instead of the actual hit points, then you know, it'll make it so that they have more HP left at the end of the battle if they only take extra hit point damage. Turn. Right. Okay, they charge the wind charges and a defensive unit. Nice. Okay, nice. They made it super easy for us to just like flank them. Do that. Second wind. And we want you to... Wait, what's this weapon? Oh, an ideal weapon. Want you to do the overdraw. Nice. And you guys are positioned perfectly to just beat the shit out of these guys. And then... he's not in great position to flank anyone, unfortunately. We can kill that guy. Nice. Nice. Alright, Gilded Shield. Whenever enemies hit our leader guy, Shaman Shemling, they have a risk, they risk like being turned into gold, which we will harvest at the end of the battle. Oh, and all units are going berserk, that's not good. Oh, and they got, oh nice, they got gilded. I think it means that there's like stunned, and if they kill them while they're stunned, then it'll be very good for us. Okay, of course our guys are fighting the wrong people, but oh well. There we go. This unit has falling effect stun. When this unit dies, the winner of the battle gains 20 gold per unit killed. But they only stun for 1 turn, so we do want to see if we can actually make use of that. This one can't do any attacks because it's within enemy zones of control. It's not ideal, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Nice. Oh, it actually can fire now. Do that, please. Nice. Kill these guys. And there's 1 enemy unit left. Yo, show me you've been traveling. I really do. Also, hello, Crescent Minister. I was just talking about you. Mix you up with the mixed commie space invader up with you. I hope we both can forgive me for that. So what is this? Whirlwind deals central adjacent enemies is based on up to 2 hexes. Ooh. That could be useful. Like these guys and hit them a little bit hard. Oh, we can maybe kill these guys. Come on. Nice. Excellent. Do you have any mushy peas? I did not have any mushy peas. I don't like mushy peas. They taste like... Well, they taste like just like mush. They don't really taste good at all. I didn't have like it didn't... I had a little bit of fish and chips because like some of the frogs I was with, they couldn't finish. So I had a little bit from them. But I was also pretty much full by that time. They were very impressed by like the large portion sizes that were given. He was trolling. I mean, I was to answer it seriously. As I did. Also, I'm very thirsty. Be brief. There we go. We got food for our capital city. So that actually we might be able to just like so see. 88 growth per turn, so we can probably begin recruiting an Anvil Guard. Sadly, that is the one thing that's a little bit sad about these guys, is their units don't really upgrade. So, you know. Or maybe a Halberdier. Halberdier might be a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. They also have First Strike. First Strike is very, very useful. I was spamming in Mandani's livestream. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Very, very fucking real. We gotta support like a Muslim left-wing brother. There's another reason why I don't like it, especially when crackers... When I really like saltine crackers, they're great. I actually had some with cheese in the UK, they were so great. They tasted so good. Yummy, yummy. I love saltine crackers and cheese. Is it saltine crackers? I don't know. I like crackers and cheese. It tastes good. I don't like it when some people criticize Zoran, or criticize Zoran in the sense of like just like shit on him for being, oh, he's actually a social democrat, not a socialist. Like, fuck off. He can't do shit in his position anyways. Like, what do you want him to do? Like, fucking disband the fucking New York police just to then get like executed by them? Like, come on. I don't feel like in the legal lands New York presidents. Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, I spoke too soon. I mean, that is something that he should do. I saw a stream was like hidden was needs. Wait, alright, yeah, that stream. Now I remember what you guys are talking about. Anyways, this army can build an outpost, and the world has already been claimed, building cause all the rules grievance against your feasible blah blah blah. I don't give a shit. That is fine. There's a map here, there's more enemies here, more enemies there, up here as well. Move over here, I'd say. Yeah, we'll see if we can catch those guys. This is fairly strong enemy. Plus Hassan was in the smarts today. Oh, he's streaming today, that makes sense. And it makes a lot of sense. Hassan has learned some spots. She should have consulted Hassan before the first stream. Seems rather silly to me that he didn't. I don't know why he didn't. Maybe just did not think of it. I doubt he has beef with Hassan, but who knows what goes on behind the scenes. Right, you guys can... I suppose I can have you guard. I don't just want you to guard, but... It's a little bit for waste. Oh well. Okay, we're reaching the end of the map. Anyways, I definitely did just easily save myself from being banned or something like that. Cuff cuff, wink wink, nudge nudge. If you saw something, then shut up. You did not. Also, we need to improve our research. I just now realized our research capabilities are awful. I'm pretty sure it's literally just the base amount. Yeah, it is the base amount of research. We want to up that ASAP. We might want to just like forgo the Masonic Hall. The library will take 1 turn to make, so yeah. Build the library. And then maybe we'll put the Masonic Hall afterwards, we'll see. In any case, it's end of turn. Oh nice, we met the other guy. The madness of Sinrin Toliath. A new pawn has entered the playground at last. Does it know passion? Is it the seducer or the seduced? Soft whispers announce to you the coming of Sinrin Toliath, the sublime seducer of the Ashbourne hedonists. You can see some of his stats here. Ashbourne hedonists, who are mystic potential. Powerful evokers, prolific swarmers, sharp eyes, resistant arcane focus. Interesting. So they're not very good against melee combat. It's good to know. Looks at you with glaring lechery, or feigned lechery, for he surely trained this act to perfection. Sinrin Toliath makes a lascivious gesture. Embrace your carnal desires, Shaman Shemling. Pleasure is a feast without satiation, and I invite you to take a bite. Let me conquer your heart, blah 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 blah. Just will conquer your cities, please resist, it'll be all the more alluring. Okay, that's a interesting kink, man, but leave me out of it, bro. Let's do the research thingy. We need research more than we need units. Units probably won't be an issue. Unless I'm underestimating our foe, which could happen, and then that would not be great. Foraging is useful. I just found it and we made a bathhouse. Nice. A 15 off. Come on. We met another city. Inspect them. They are, what are they? Stout Arcanists, blah blah. Okay, so like dwarves. Perfectionist artisans. Okay, will you allow me to like read it, game? There we go. City structures cost 100% more production, background plus 1 stability, and plus 5 condition normal effects. Ah, that one. I remember that one. I thought I had it unlocked already. Maybe in another save. Anyways, we completed a chapter. So we want either a shadow chapter. I think probably a shadow chapter. Because the Wonder Reavers is super useful. There are some other things which are useful here, like the pacification one, or like aligned some of these other thingies. Also the nature affinity. But I think we'll go for a shadow one this time. A shadow tome. Show tome library. Show available tomes, please. Thank you. So there's 2 options. One of them allows us to harvest souls, which I think we might go for this one, because then we can begin just harvesting it. Eventually getting the Frost of Cryomancy is nice, because then we can enchant our units with having frost weaponry. Necromancer, Dead Soul Collection, Stained Word Spell, Necrotize, Necrotic Imbuement. Unit enchantment grants attacks. Oh, that's actually useful. Body explosion, skeleton animation. Including ration units gain the option to spend souls to create skeletons after combat. Let's go with this one.
Necromancers are the greatest healers of all, as they have the power
so
to
slow.
cure the greatest ailment itself, death.
There you go. And we now have souls. I say resource. Let's do Mind Thread on Carissa. What's a glutton's greatest fear? That they themselves are consumed. Little Nightmare bears a sarcastic smile. After grand banishment on Athla, Carissa the Red has been exposed to the torment of shadows for longer than most Guardia. The torment of shadows is in the darkness of the astral void, the banished wizards are tormented by visions and maddening voices. Survivors describe vastly different experiences, as if the cosmos creates a reckoning for a wizard's individual actions and beliefs. Those that succumb are doomed to drift forever as some lost wizards, masked husks of which little remains other than the lust for power. Anyway, she's haunted by the past, still fears the preying Mage Banes from beyond. If you lure out a Mage Bane from the Astral Sea and confront Carissa with it, she'll be paralyzed with fear. Lovely. Okay. I really hope it hasn't... Okay, so it put a unit right here, right next to us. Just not ideal. This army isn't quite strong enough yet to take them on. But that's okay. We'll sort it out. Right. Let's see. Can we take on this Marauder Guard without using any units? The answer to that is a big maybe. They have a lot of like... Oh! Okay, nice. The order result just did it. Neat. We'll take that. Cloak of Hexing. Ignore 4 status resistance and gain 2 status resistance. Ooh. That is really, really good. Yeah, we'll go with that. That is really good. So now we have a lot of resistance to being status affected. Now we just need a mount. Damn it. Okay. So what is this? Silver Tongue Fruit. Let's put an outpost here so we can get that. Because that gives some useful buff. This sector has not been pillaged. Okay, so we can take these if they're pillaged. But what about this one? Can we just give this over? I think we destroy it. Maybe we can then take it over with our... Can we? I can't tell. I mean... Oh, wait, no. Could we need this one no matter what? Yeah, okay, never mind. Let's not destroy this one. Useful to have it so we can have a place to heal. So we need to raise this farm province no matter what if we want our capital province to get up there. Okay. We can probably do that. For now we need to build another forester. I think one over here is fine. Yeah. And then we can build the armory next. Who wants to build the armory? Let's do the Masonic Hall. Yeah, and then everything else will come afterwards. We have some priorities. Oh, by the way, we did not change the thing. Set game to Age of Wonders 4. There you go. Oops. Been just chatting for a while. Oh well. I also need to do drilling in a bit. Oh nice! The library finished because we got production. Can you dig up anything anywhere? Oh, does not look like it. Go back to exploring, I guess. And try not to die going down there. This place is a little bit slow at recruitment. Maybe we do want to prioritize the armory. Getting some defenses will also make people happier. Work skilled as well, soul well. Man of an adjacent research project conduit, council research post. Right. So now turn. Get the show. Oh shit. Yeah, auto combat. So you should just flee. Nice. Wait, did we not? Did we forget to cast the... I think we did forget to cast the Enchanted Crow spell. That's annoying. Right, cast that, and then we'll cast the Mind Thread afterwards. That's a little bit annoying. Oh well. Our ruler has leveled up. Next level, he'll be able to gain another affinity trait, which will be nice. Frenzy, vigor, fighting. Either keen edge or sundering strikes. Damage fortified obstacles, which is useful. Keen edge is also useful. Execute is also useful. Critical momentum, when the hero makes a critical hit, it heals 10 hit points against. Ooh, that could be really useful. 3 fortune when it kills another. 4% is 33% lower. It gains 1% steadfast. Basically guaranteeing survival. What is his base chance to? Let's see. What is your base chance to like a crit right now? Doesn't look like there's any. So. Getting the cleaving sweep would also be really nice. Compatible with these two others. So this one guarantees survivability. This one helps in general survivability. Hasten is also very useful. Keen edge, more critical chance is good. Sunder defense is also good, but we will get things which will give that anyways. I think we'll go with keen edge. If I recall correctly, the advantages of critting are better than causing sundering. So we'll go with that. I think we can also reset in a way. Yeah, we can reset as well if we really want to. Right, and we got a silver tongue fruit, which gives us effects. It gives us Imperial Essence, which is plus 15 Imperium income. Actually, that's... Wait, what? Really? Oh, right, no, we need these other things. We need Rainbow Clover and Haste Berries to get that. Otherwise, we just get unique global effect, Whispering Stone Scan, plus 1 in Legions. Yay! And we can also build thingies in our... in the Forge, whenever we unlock that. Which we probably will at some point. But it's not a priority. Shem was in London? Yes. I came back literally like a few hours ago. Okay, so you guys will go over here. Apparently we have an enemy to fight. I'll put you over... Yeah, there you go. Next time you'll go down there. You will continue to loot stuff. I actually never gotten around to visit Brick Lane, which makes me a little bit sad. Oh well. The Enchanted Crow companion thing gives them like crows. It's very quaint. Tinkerberg send a war party, blah 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 blah. I don't care. Actually, I do care. It's going to... They're gonna give us stuff, basically. Another hero to put in our dungeon. It's very nice of them to donate that. Go with the armory, something else. Let's go with the armory and produce a steel shaper. And hopefully the steel shaper will get the upgrade from that person. We'll see. What the fuck is that? Oh, you can actually reach it this turn. Okay. Do we want to try and fight it this time? It is a risky endeavor. No, our hero is quite injured. So we'll instead... put him over here. And then have the other army be within range to support in case they're engaged. go, and you go wait turn. And then turn. Yes. Do you want this order? I'm going to go to bed, but not so long. Actually, I need to start doing my Duolingo as well. Right. These things moved up there. That's fine. There's an enemy army over there. That's okay. Let's do another mine thread. We'll target him. What is it? Something. Obtain either silver tongue fruit or obtain statue. One whose heart is cold will be defended when it's suddenly united. Shows an empty class. His unperfidious game in which he defeats on the love of his victim for personal pleasure. Tend to be yours. Real love potion. Okay, we need to make a strong love potion. Alright, sure. I like this mission is neat because it offers these alternative ways of defeating these opponents, which I think is quite. It's unique. It's different. There's some spies. So it's an entire thing. I think that's quite neat. So just remember some stuff. What the fuck? Did I just okay up there? Sorry everyone, please do have patience with me. That looks about right. Excellent. Oh, what was that? Duolingo. There we go. Duolingo, you would like me to... Oh. Spend 5 minutes learning and also do that, blah blah blah. We'll be fine. Easy peasy. I'll do some Duolingo while we do some gaming. Router units have returned to Shemlingrad. Yay! Where are they? There they are. I guess I'll just tell you to go explore at some point. Okay, you there, go over here. Armor is nearly done. Good hair production. Yeah, let's do that. Excellent. Next up, we will build a Arcane Institute, so I get more production of knowledge, which will very quickly increase our stuff. Actually, we also just want to set up another base somewhere else very quickly. Probably this outpost here, because I don't think the Shemlingrad is actually going to expand much in this direction. And this place will be fairly well situated to just expand northwards and also other stuff. Though it would be nice to get the nature thingy first, but it's not that necessary. Once we have more gold, we're going to upgrade this city with a few things. Because that way this... the upgrades you build in an outpost, the cities you found on them will inherit. Which I think is quite neat. Okay, let's see. How far are you guys from upgrading? Quite a bit. J'ai vu ce film et toi, tu l'as vu? Just doing Duolingo. J'ai emprunté 4 livres. J'ai acheté ce livre et je l'ai lu très vite. Alright, we're sending these guys off to fight this beast thingy. This Godbane.
You are engaging combat with a high-tier unit. Unit tiers are shown in the bottom left of their portraits in the army panel.
Vous l'avez adoré? Let's see. What happens if we do double combat? How bad is it? It will only lose us 1 halberdier. Let us try to see if we can do this ourselves, though. A champion guy, he wants to... Which governor? No, what's his challenge? His challenge... Yeah, let's retry. Let's try and fight this. J'ai vraiment adoré tous les livres de ce auteur. Okay, so they have 2... Oh shit, they have 2. They have 2. mythic units. Mythic units are basically tier 4 units, and tier 4 units are very strong. They're usually unique, they have their own like unit type. That's a little bit different from others. This one, the Mage Bane are innate spelljammers, so that makes it so that any spells we want to cast in battle are 100% more expensive. J'ai vu ce film cette fois. Okay, so what we're probably going to do is that we're going to basically make a killing zone in this area. And yeah, hope for the best. I guess. Okay. You put this... Oh, repeated that? We should remove some of these units first, but I'm an idiot, so we did not do that. Blade Master, what kind of unit are you? You have a shield, okay. Okay, heal all our guys as much as you can. There we go. J'ai toujours adoré ce groupe. Alright, you guys. Nice, you can... Ooh, that's a really good shot. That will do a lot of damage on our enemies. Nice. And you can do a defensive mode, protect the wall. Extends to an flanking, blah blah blah. Adjacent units gets a lot of defense. Nice. How close can the enemy come? They can also do the like. Can they blink? I think they can blink or some shit, which is not nice. Je vais commander un livre sur internet. Tu as vu la fin du film? Okay, put you around. Just like here would be good. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe one more forwards. There you go. Oh, they are moving very quick. Yeah, put the combat speed a little bit slower. Oh shit, they've frozen one of our units. It's not ideal. That makes it very, very vulnerable, because these guys can do that. They can jump. The flow serpents. Il va nous parler pendant la pause. Je dois lui écrire. Sorry, I need to do my Duolingo real quickly. Je dois lui écrire. Because Duolingo was being stupid and didn't give me like the question awards. Je donne un document important au directeur. Vous leur expliquez comment marcher le nouvel ordinateur. Mes collègues sont absents et je leur écris un email. Cet employé est nouvel dans l'entreprise. Cet employé est nouvel dans l'entreprise. Je leur présente les membres du personnel. Ma soeur ne m'écoute pas quand je lui parle. Pourquoi tu ne me donnes pas ce document? Je dois te donner tes enveloppes. There you go. And more. Blah 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 blah. Perfect streak. I know. Shut up. Stop distracting me, thingy. Les enfants deviennent adolescents. Ils se souviennent de toi, Duo. Il vient de manger. Nous revenons à Paris l'année prochaine. Les souris de ma tante sont folles. Il va venir nous voir. Nous venons vous voir bientôt. Tu te souviens de nos dernières vacances à Paris? Il vient d'où? Est-ce qu'elle va revenir tout de suite? There you go. Need to work on my accent. It feels like it's a little bit off. At least more than usual. Right. They walked right into our bloody trap. Isn't that just lovely? So, let's see. We want you to do the orbital crossbow thingy on these guys. Cast the defensive mode. Lovely. And we have another unit here, which can't do that, which is not ideal. But you can flank that guy. But I think they blink the moment they get attacked. No? I guess they don't. Okay, that's not ideal. That's annoying. Can you kill that one if you get within range? Ideal? Yes, okay, nice. You guys can now cancel the attack of the defense mode of these guys. Nice. And now we should be able to just go in there and do some nice damage. So you go in here. Spot an enemy. Actually, maybe we should have attacked all. Oh, this unit is also blocked. We're having an issue in that the choke point is kind of working against us. So he does. I'm pretty sure we want to ensure that we get some kills, right? His ambition is to. Where is it? What does it say? Champion Governor, that's not it. Come on. Should say here somewhere. No? Am I blind? Chat, have I become blind? I hope not. I just can't, actually can't see it. It's very annoying. What is his ambition? I think it's to kill like high tier units. We'll find out. So if you two, this will be not two. If I expect second wind, okay. Yeah, you can move over there. And you can move over here. Okay. You guys can begin running around, but that's not quite ideal. Okay, I'll just have you go over here. And then you guys will come over here, I guess. Nice, just beat the shit out of them. Darian's bleeding, that's fine. Can you use that yourself? No, you cannot. Sad. Let's see if we can focus down this guy here. Nice. Strengthens him. Okay. And so hopefully I've not totally screwed this up for us. 2 enemies have berserked, and if they can't if a unit cannot find an enemy within range to attack when they're going berserk, then a very useful thing happens, which is that they'll just attack an ally. Though I think it might also affect us. One of our units did look like it was berserked. So that's a little bit of concern. That unit has taken quite a beating. Oh, nice. Oh, not nice. Not nice. Wankers. Well. Do overdraw on that one. A hit. Nice. Okay, good. And you guys, can you like dispel 4 effects? What effects would you dispel on those guys? Can you heal these guys actually? That would be very useful if you could. Oh, you can fire again. Please do that. Nice. So what does this do? This there's actually just image spacing between 2 hexes. Okay. So in theory, if you move over here, you move. Okay, let's see. Will that displace it? Yes. Okay, that displays them in a very tangible, useful way. See, so you guys can. Okay, now you can't move, which is not ideal. You can hit that one. Okay, I'm not sure how much this benefits us at the moment. It's a little bit awkward. It's not the end of the world. Okay, heal these guys, first of all. Yeah. And then attack these guys, hurt them a little bit. So ideally we want our hero to kill at least one of the higher tier enemies, because otherwise it's going to be very annoying. Can you taunt? I need to just taunt any of them. I resisted it, oh well. Hopefully our main guy will wake up, so we can do some renown farming. Oh, fuck. Oh, come on! Okay, we're resetting. We're starting combat, that's annoying. That's so very annoying. That is very annoying. Okay, and this time we will not screw up in our order of moving units, I hope. So they have about 5, we have a bunch more. So ideally we engage in like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then like maybe, yeah, 4. Yeah, that looks much better. So you can move over here maybe. So 1, 2? No, it's not quite ideal. So what? 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, that's probably better. So if you go over here, and you go over here, you go over there, and you go over there. Okay, this looks a little bit better so far. Two, 1 for Ecuador, by the way. Hell yeah. That's where you. I was wondering where you were at. That's a good thing. Good thing that you're alive at least. Okay. And heal our great leader. And strengthen the shit out of him. Excellent. And then build a bolt repeater. We build it here. Will it? Nice, it is within range. Excellent. And then you guys stand here, because that's a decent range. And then you guys will stand here. Excellent. And now we should be in a better position to beat the enemy. And hopefully our leader will not get like stunned as soon as we get a great opportunity to like defeat them. There's still 5 minutes regular playtime left. Oh, we'll see. I will think it's very funny if the Germans lose. For no particular reason, of course. Crossbow, kill it. Nice. Good shot. Okay, the AI seems a little bit confused on where it's going, but that's good for us. It's only good. We don't want to be too... What is the range of this? Not great. Can you get close enough to do damage or... I think the better thing is to just like move most things over here to attack that enemy. You know, looks like it's the best option. And then put you guys over here to defend that unit there. So it does physical protection, I forget it says. Which means... what exactly? Controls means to demolish a fearless and expel junk. Isn't that what it said? Yeah, physical protection. Is that like a special thing? It doesn't really say anything anywhere, I think. Okay. Floating. Ethereal. Oh, there you go. No? Magical unit. Origin mythic unit. Have control loss immunity. Large target. Okay, it doesn't say anything. Whatever. Flank that wanker, please. Thank you. Okay. Not great. Okay, some of our units are berserk, which is not ideal. Some of the enemy units are berserk, which is ideal. Oh. Oh right, they can float. That's a little bit of concern. But okay, so far so good. It's weird berserk, but whatever. Oh, good flanking attacks. That's nice. Okay. Can we do a thing here that'd be useful? We'll have to have a look in a moment. You, I think, can kill this guy. So we will do that. Excellent. Oh joy. Oh joyous. Next up. This enemy. Yeah, just BTO for that guy. Then you guys go over here. Protect our allies. Attack those guys. These guys shouldn't freeze, I hope, I think. Can you kill that one? If not, you'll attack my ally. Okay. I think they attacked it. They heard it, so that's good enough. You will do a defensive thingy, and hopefully save these guys from being killed for their stupidity. Okay, I really hope these guys will not die. Oh, that's a very tough flank on our main hero, but that should be okay. Nice, we're doing great. Mopping up, excellent. And kill it, kill it. Nice. Nice. Okay. So our hero guy, we didn't lose anyone, and our hero guy should have just gained a shitload of stuff. Wait, what can I do here? Oh! Oh! What? Calls as see this room by instance find new prey. The moment you anticipate it, interacts with bait doesn't need to make it with the mage. Oh come on! That's an annoying part of the game that it doesn't really give you. It doesn't let you know that you need to prepare alternative means of like luring this bastard in. Okay, I guess our only option here is to like lose to population in our capital, which is stupid and bullshit. Oh, I can recruit her. She'll give us a lot of shit. We can get 20 alignment. Let's recruit her. Yay, we defeated her. And we got an exceptionally strong hero. So they did also change the signature skills so that they used to give you affinity and stuff, but I guess they don't anymore, so oh well. Arcane Skirmisher, Militex, Grant, Prepared Spell, Prepared Strike. Oh, neat. Okay, whatever. 7 available, that's armor 1%, when they want to change it down by magical spells. Okay. Spellblade, interesting. Attuned Gaudy, I read this as Attuned Good for a second. Don't worry about it. Okay. Weaver, professional abilities, condensing once for combat abilities and defensive mode. That can be very useful. Domination. Some inflicting dominating target. Ooh. Okay. We'll just make her insanely good at killing enemies. Another training, I'll afflict summit resistance. Ooh, skirmish training. Spellblade, no magic attacks. Gain more damage. Gain slippery and swift. And then we get some options here. No attacks now. Knock targets back 1 hex. Ooh, that can be very useful. My attacks no longer trigger retaliations. Skirmisher. Keen edge. Okay, she's insanely strong now. She's ridiculously strong. Good grief. Shielding ring, sure. One of domination. And our main here, where is she actually? Yeah, where is she? Oh, she's in the main base area, okay. I mean, she's very strong by herself. Like, she by her lonesome should be able to, like, take down an army. Our main hero, Glory Seeker, personal slayer unit of legendary rank in combat. Okay. Elite. Wait. Oh, it's rank and not their type, like tier. Right. Okay, that's a little bit. Elite and champion. Okay, that's maybe a very shit trait. I gave our lead. Oh well. We'll send Carissa and the population thing is so annoying. They did that to us. Handle war with the remaining city. We can make peace. Or remain at war. We'll make peace. We'll make peace. Although, actually, does people?
Friendly, free city. Now that you have established.
Okay. I guess because interesting. That is the only way to gain like relations with a city that's not like start non-hostile relations if you just defeat the overlord. Okay. Let's withdraw the Whispering Stone. And then give it to one of these cities. New collections, quest, diplomatic overview, 3 cities. Let's give one to this one, and if I had another Whispering Stone, we'd be able to give it to that one as well. Okay, whatever. Now I'm just send this army and Clarissa down south to take over Tinkerberg. And I think that'll be enough. So, did Ecuador win? Very important for me to know this. Not really, but... So, by mission and prejudice, find myself being far less than what I could be. Be honest with me, if my share does my ambition as fearmonger not interest you? Been about 5 enemies routed. What's we get there? Let's grow frustrated with a current ambition. Will you indulge our desires? Change to Glory Seeker. Glory Seeker sucks. Or win combat against an army with 500 more power. Okay, that sucks. I think Fearmonger is better for you. Glory Seeker is a pain to actually do, and Fearmonger, at least we can make the enemy run away, I think. Who leveled up? Was it her? Ingmar? Yeah, it is. Well, I'm leading Shadow. Well, I'm leading all non-hero units and get plus damage from flanking attack. Ooh. We also get soul draining strikes, soulbound, which gives more souls, and can make zombies. And remorse. Ooh, that is very good. So let's go with soul draining strikes and frenzy. There you go. Excellent. She has a ball. Crown of Ruin. Crown of Ruin. Maybe we'll give that to our main dude. Then again, it doesn't have magic attacks. Melee strike. Does that count as magic damage? The game did not explain that very well, I'd say. Or whether it was doing that. We'll give her the thingy, I guess. Any other items? Vicious Signet. Vicious Killer, sure. Wand of Domination. Wait, do we have an extra Wand of Domination? Yes, looks like it. Sure, why not? This is enchanted plate. She does not have a lot of armor, so we do want to give her something that gives her more of that. Enchanted plate. Yeah, actually, you're a shieldy character, so we'll do that one. Okay. And it is now midnight. Ooh. That reminds me, I should begin. So some things to check. I should also begin to wrap up, but we'll see. Just one more turn. Road building is useful. He's trying. Oh, I don't want to do that. Ancient Wonders gain plus 5 knowledge income for each tier they have when annexed to a city. Oh, that's very useful. Enchantment and transformation skills, because blah 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 blah. This is diplomatic focus. Also the ancient studies one. Because now we should have more. No? Wait, what? Did I misunderstand that? What does it say? Let's check that again. Empire development. Ancient Wonders grant plus 5 knowledge income for each tier they have when annexed to a city. Is it only the first time they're annexed? I mean, that would be very annoying. I guess not impossible. Okay. You guys can just go be cheerful of these guys. Maybe not be cheerful, but whatever. His units have been magically dominated by the enemy. Ooh. Nice. Did we kill him? Or did we capture him? Oh, right. Do you want to keep this one? It's a veteran? Nah. Yeah, dismiss it. We don't really need it. Exposing wand, exposing light. That's a not bad thing to get. Whoopsie. Maybe we should give him battle axe instead of the arc fire blade. The arc fire blade does what? 8 is this? 18. This one does 20. Also, we're running very low on gold, so we should invest in a gold producing building like the market. Yeah, let's do that. Yay, we captured another guy. Ooh. He's elitist. You must spread news units and bells. You will this here and you will have +2 defense and resistance. Whoa, okay. What? That's awesome. Wait, I want that. I really want that. Okay. You guys head towards Tinkerberg. Besiege that place. Show them what happens to those who do not obey. You there, you can just explore. And you go back up here, I guess. Oh shit, we should have sent them in so friendly territory. Can I redo the movement? No? Okay, oh well. Oh well. I could have won. Yes! Let's go. Suck eggs, Germany. Suck fucking eggs. Get owned. Institute next to this market. Is Thistledown is in the war party? Oh no, how terrible. Whatever will we do? Sorry. How big is this army here? 500 something. Yeah, no. Carissa by herself can probably take out at least half the army, so that should not be a concern. But let's take care of these marauders here first. Right, let's pillage this wall. Do we even need to pillage it? I mean, we could also just like conquer the city, I guess. Yeah, let's heal up these guys a wee bit. Then we'll oh, don't do auto explore, just finish your turn. And just like end your turn then. And around 4 or 5 AM, Turkey plays against you. It's so the time they put down the matches is so incredibly so stupid, man. Like, come on. It's such American bullshit. Like, it's so stupid. Like, come on. Like, just ridiculous. Every Turkey match was around that time. Fucking of course. Like, it's just like selfish and also stupid at the same time. Do you see, by the way, North Korea apparently like so apparently the North Korean government or Kim Jong-un or whatever has like decided to just like broadcast the World Cup for free for everyone in the country. And FIFA has asked them to not do that and they just like no. Which I think is awesome. Like, good on them. That's great. I'm happy with that. Yeah, it is a W. Rune of Industry, that is a good one. We do want to do Rune of Industry. If you will allow us to click it. So switch cars, recording movement. Yes, please. Yay, we have produced a dungeon. Yay. Next up, we need money. We very badly need money. Shit. And rubbish. What are we spending it on? City unit upkeep. Okay, yeah, I mean that does make sense. Yeah. Whatever. Archer person combat, Kingdom fires. Yeah. Let's do the crits, I guess. Okay, you do that battle for us. We could do evil, which give the new person, send them on the way. Sure, why not? Get the gold, lovely. Auto explore. Now we actually have money to do something else. Never mind, except We always spent gold. Shit. I should wait with doing that. Fuck FIFA? Yeah. For real. I that's the thing that really upsets me with a lot of like brown people is that, you know, like a lot of Muslims, it's like, you know, many people have sports heads, but at the same time, this is kind of like they a lot of people claim like, you know, it's just it's so inconsistent. It's like it's not their fault either, because like they can't help that they're so apolitical. Like they can't help that the fucking system is set up so everything is apolitical. It's just like very annoying. Also, commentators was like this year's World Cup broke records regarding the number of people that went to see the match, which is so stupid because there are way more teams this year. Actually, yeah, why are there way more teams this year? Also, like, what about like all the scalping and stuff? How did that go? I mean, a lot of it just sounds a little bit bullshit and pokey, but no. Okay. I decided I will stream for about 20-ish minutes more. Hopefully we'll conquer at least one of these cities by then. Nay, we shall conquer one of these cities by then. Okay, so there is a bigger army than before, but that should be okay, I think. Okay. An ancient wonder. It will be a very difficult battle. Let's just see how big the enemy is. Explore. So okay, never mind. That's a 1700 wow. Fire dragon and a frost dragon. Yeah, okay, we're not doing that right now. We definitely cannot win that. So we're not gonna try to win that. We're gonna go back here to chill for a moment. Wait, mine. Oh, there's an Cylinders over there. Interesting. Most interesting. Okay. Return there. Few increase the number of teams to 48. Interesting. I know they've treated the what do you call it? The Iranian team like shit, which is obviously horrible. Okay, so they're attacking us there. I think we'll be able to win this without much of an issue, but let's see. So first order of business, let's see, what is the map like? It's a little bit difficult to tell what the layout. So we are in smaller numbers, so we want to probably catch them around here in combat. We also have the domination spell. And she has quick phase. Ooh. She has a lot of insanely good abilities. Damn. In any case. You go here. You're like a defensive unit, so that's fine. So you go here. All the other units will prepare to support the main cadre. So just heal her. Nice. Okay. Should we have something good that we can use? Nope. They're consolidating and buffing their units. But not by that much. It's not as good. Okay, so we probably want to do something like this formation, I think. Send a wildfire attack enemy units suffers burning things. Units is repeated. Oh, this one. 4 and other thingies. Arcane burst all enemies within 2 hits will take a lot of damage. And you're into defensive mode. Challenge neutral. What other spells do we actually have? We have no spells to use. Okay. Oh! I did not know they could cast spells on us. Condemnation, which, yeah, did some damage on us. And we berserked. Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay, thankfully she can reach the enemy and do a shitload of damage and crit hit on all of them. Nice. I was about to tactical battles because I'm too impatient. I mean, here impatience would have been useful because this guy just did a lot of damage to her own. So that's not great. But it could be worse. We kind of have to rush ahead now. So if you go up there, and then do strength steel, nice. Then you go over here, fire those guys, nice. So you guys just protect our allies, and hopefully the defensive stance will help us a little bit. Doing a condemnation, that's fine. Okay, they can maybe do a lot of damage. I'm a little bit concerned about that. They wasted a buff spell, that's nice. And oh come on, they taunted our fucking that's very annoying. Wow. That is incredibly annoying. Oh, come on. That's like the... How the fuck was she taunted? What? What are the odds of that? Current chance of reduction 47%. What is the taunt like chance? Base of 90. You what? Come on, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, we need to definitely use some of these. Do that, and well, we can do a very good flanking on this, I think. Oh, you can kill that one. Okay. Don't have quite enough to kill them, but maybe with this support. Come on. Kill it. Nice. If you can taunt this one. No stop shield wall. Okay. She is very likely to be too low HP, but we'll see. Things are not going ideally. Might try and redo this battle. Yeah, no, I am going to redo this battle. That's bullshit. How the fuck is she so weak? Did I really underestimate her fucking defense that much? It didn't even show her having any defense. Did they debuff her that much? Yeah, no, I think they just fucking debuffed the shit out. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we just need to rush ahead, unfortunately. Because we don't want to like deal with a very shit situation. I do want to do the quick phase. Yeah. Okay, and hopefully she'll be alright. Wait, what's this? Oh. Ooh. Nice. Make them lit. There we go. Okay. Those hounds are very annoying. It's a very annoying tier 1 unit. Resist this one, good. Missed firing on her. Yeah, she's super fucking low. 1 HP. Let's do that. Bolster her up a little bit. USA, USA, USA. Well, it's like the American chants I've heard are like really bad, like exceptionally, like just like very stupid and cringe, which I find to be amusing. Okay, you taunt this stupid fucking dog. Thank you. You there? Can you dominate an enemy and like make them be not as troublesome for us? Because that would be very useful. Dominate that one. That'd be nice. Can you do a lot of damage though? No, not really. Okay, we'll wait with deciding who we destroy in the marketplace of ideas, I guess. Okay, take control of this guy over here, because that will allow us to flank them and cause all sorts of trouble for the enemy. Nice, reconciliation. And we can just do a lot of damage without them able to do shit. The sound doesn't seem like it has a way of getting over to us. If you get a crit, that would be so nice. No? Oh, that's good enough. Nice. This thing will go all the way around trying to kill these. So I know actually what the dog's gonna do since it's haunted. They condemned our new lady hero. Turkey is out already. Alright, yeah, I saw that the Turkey is now acting like they're Bosnian. To have something. Oh nice, they're just like going all in on the unit that we converted, so that's extremely useful. Oh, some units are berserked. Was it just that one? Oh, that's not so bad. Halberd moved by itself, that's okay. Don't care. Because... corpse eating. Yummy. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. If you move over here... If you are fire burst, will be any. Or cast one of these ones. No, it's not gonna do a whole lot of damage. Do you get something cool when you kill someone? Inspiring killer, melee mage, savage strike, slippery, swift, ferocious. Adjacent enemies have less status resistance. Industrious governor. That's useful. Not quite what we're looking for. Okay, let's see if we can chip away at the enemy a little bit. So this guy doesn't really have a good way of getting towards the enemy. They pretty much all have to go through allies. Where's the map edge even? Okay, can we have her like do a lot of damage to an enemy without her being killed herself? Because that would be the ideal. You can move what? 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So move you over here. We go over here to flank this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe over here. That looks good. That looks better at least. Okay, balls of defense on her. And then hopefully a charge strike will do a solid amount of damage. They're electrified, blinded, and all that shit. Nice. Lovely. Then you turn this way. Do a nice block. Give everyone good shielding. And this one will. And you will also do that. So there's even more defense there. Excellent. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Ouch. Okay, that's a little bit concerning. Please don't kill her. Okay, nice. They attack someone else. Don't kill her. Don't kill her, don't kill her. Oh! Did she survive? Oh? Maybe? The unit we controlling is being stupid. That's fine. I don't mind that. Whatsoever. Oh shit! Okay, she actually survived. That's great. That's very good. Now please heal her. That's really, really, really nice. Okay. Can you teleport to, like, in the middle of the enemy and then, like, arc fire piss the shit out of them? I think you can. So I want you to turn this way towards the enemies and then arc fire burst the shit out of them. Nice. That is a lot of damage. Let's see. How do we best make use of this? So we have 1, 2, 3 units still here. We're able to make attacks. You can't do enough damage to take down anyone. You can make enough damage to take care of the dear leader. I think you shall do that. Nice. And now all the enemies are shooting themselves. Excellent. The enemy should be very close to routing. They should be routing if they aren't already. Yeah, there you go, they are routing. Yeah, and then now they're all gonna fumble and scramble and shit themselves and piss and cum and all that stuff. Are they fleeing yet? No? Okay, you there, you want the enemies to, like, just kind of like run away, right? Okay, did they not actually... Okay, either I'm blind or they have not made it so that you can actually see the ambitions of your leaders while in a battle, and that's not good design, if that is the case. I hope it's just me being blind, but if it's not, then it does look like that this is the case, which is very annoying. Come on. That? Can we just... I guess turn in that direction, and then everyone just end your turns, I guess. Oh, never mind, all units went into berserk mode, so now we just got... No choice but to BTF. It's like just utterly vanquish them. Okay, well there you go. See, this was a lot more doable. Charisma the Red gained 100 renown. Doesn't say why. We could get a halberdier, a champion level halberdier. Yeah, sure, we'll keep it. Victory, yeah. Quill of the Hound. Let's start battle summon a Warhunt's shock unit that inflicts marked and bleeding with a sack. Oh, that's the one that was incredibly annoying. That is a useful summon. Sure, we'll give it to her. She can She deserves it, I guess, after almost dying to it. Once per turn, whenever enchanting units are damaged by magic attacks or spells, they gain positive resistance or status protection. Oh, they just get both. Ooh. Those are useful. Flanking skirmisher or critical skirmisher when the hero does cook. Flanking attacks now deal more damage, or when you do a critical, subsequent crits do more damage. That one's not so useful. Melee attacks not like not by retaliations, but retaliation attacks on target back 1 tile. I do want that one. I do low Kirk, high Kirk want that one. Whenever you cast a spell, this unit gets strengthened and regeneration. That can be very useful. OMG, it's Nimdog. Yeah, it's Nimdog. We're blessed to have their presence with us. Knockback retaliation is super useful. I don't want to end the stream now. I don't feel like it, but I really should. Okay, so she does not have a lot of armor, which we need to rectify. The kind of ruin gives her some resistance, which is useful. Her lack of shield is just a huge problem. Shemling Dart produced crits. Now we need to produce a mint. We can get some money. Oh, research outpost. Guess we do need that. If we remove one of the farms, what does it lose? Again, what boost is it we lose? Is it any of them? Yeah, for the mint, ironically. What about this? The quarries. Monolith. Okay, we can replace one of the quarries. Something else. Mine. So we can put the mint at some point. So then just produce money. Because red is getting lower for now. And complete a mission. Win a combat in enemy territory. That's a major ambition. Okay, whatever. Each quarry against ability and other thingies. Okay. Production Shemling Glad. Gonna ignore that. And we captured a guy. Inspect. Grimoire of Lightning. Ooh. That looks different from usual. I guess they don't keep their stuff anymore, so you just loot them automatically. Interesting. Spell rating, necrotic imbuement. There you go. Now they have some like creepy-ish energies on their weapons. Yeah, like purplish. The main has been invaded. Nice, that's good. I like that. Whenever they invade me, it makes it easier for us to XP farm. Very nice. Archer, feudal halflings. I mean, it kind of becomes something better. Veteran, not really. We can get +1 range, but yeah, we don't really need that unit. So mentorship, hero screen. You can get that one. I think you're leading the army you're currently at. Excellent. So how big are these armies? They are... Okay, they do have 2 heroes in one of them. So, a little bit of concern. Okay, Tinkerberg should just be ours. Yeah, there you go. Vassalize or absorb. German generating for Empire. No, we'll absorb it, I think. Yeah. Did we get a new unit here? Alright, we did. This guy. Excellent. And captured another guy, so we are getting 8 knowledge from our prisoners now. Lovely. Good stuff. May I have the creature to join your ranks? One of the units ran away, that's fine. A butcher ogre. Ooh, nice. Sure, why not? The more the merrier. And you will keep doing that. Leave that as the end of our turn. We want to unlock the road building thingy. So what's the point? Material Empire Skill Quarries gain +5 food income. That is useful. Empire Skill Clearing Energy Wonder gain a bunch of knowledge. Okay, one more time, and then we shall, and then we shall call it for real. Listen. Oh, nice! They are separating the army for some reason, which will make it allow us to just destroy them. Nice. It's very kind of them to just do that for us. This place we still can't do anything because. Okay, 2 quarry. We're losing 1 quarry. It's fine. We're losing 1 force as well. Can we turn any of these into research outposts? That's a question. This one, this farm here. Okay, so that one is that. The Empire Development Skill. Research enforcement pickups is increased by 6%, or reader thingies. Yep, we're doing that. Units and cities gain +2 vision range. That would be nice. If we could afford it. As we can afford the thing. Okay. And the State Hall we could make use of if we had 1 more population. We don't. We could start building it though. And then hopefully when we get a population I will remember to say we need to build a forester. And if I don't remember, then I hope one of you guys will remember. So, it's being occupied and spreading its face. It is being absorbed. Process will complete in 3 turns. Alright, excellent. So separate off some of these guys into their own army, maybe. Potentially. Yeah, you will separate this army with this guy. Excellent. There's a wonder here. I'm sorry for doing that. Maybe you can just go and kill these guys over there in a bit. Don't use pillaging the thingies yet. So what is this? NPC army of Sea War and just another NPC army. Kill them. If you lose a single, oh god, how do you lose any units of those? Okay. Rubbish. I mean, they are able to fly, which does make things a little bit more complicated. But with a good defense. Oh right, we also have the domination spell. This should not be an issue whatsoever. Okay, you there go like just fire the shit out of these bikers. Okay. Excellent, and then you go in the middle somewhere, you go here, you go here. You can do that. And that, and that, and... There we go. And then you do this. Heal them, and there we go. Now we should have no issue. Oh right, they have archers. forgot about that. But that's fine. The archers are not particularly strong. And they're losing morale for some reason. Oh, they have intimidating aura. Interesting. It's not gonna do anything for them, but... There we go, that's one enemy, and it's decaying now. Nice. They can't be controlled. That's okay. We shall find another way to destroy the foe. Move over here. A couple strikes on these guys. Make so they can't do much damage. And then do that, pin them down. There we go. So most vulnerable units will be far away from their guys, and we should be okay. That guy being flanked is not ideal, but well. Oh right, that's right. The pikemen have rune of retaliation, which means that whenever they get damaged, the enemy will also get damaged. I forgot how nice that is. Overkill crossbow. Kill these wankers. Hi boss, I'm trying to get sleep. Have fun. Thank you. Sleep well. Way too cold. I'll probably also head off in a little bit. I did say I was gonna head up soon, so. Okay. That's an annoying position to attack, but whatever. Oh, I think because they're still berserked, they just immediately use all the movement I escape them to attack that enemy. Sure, why not? Oh, and they're fleeing now. Lol. Nice. Didn't level up, but that's okay. Okay, next up, we're gonna send him to like besiege that settlement. Okay, right. We shall do a save here. Make good progress. What did I name the last save? Stream games, something. Stream game 01, so 2. Stream game 01, SO2. Excellent. To make that save. Let us find someone to raid. Please stick around for the raid, everyone. It'd be very nice. It's always good to raid others, show them that you exist, and stuff like that. Let's see. The options are... Oh, neat. Lano EXE are online. Lano EXE is like Like, I just saw her on, like, TikTok now and then. Like, just, like, this rando lefty American. And, you know, want to support that. Well, I mean, she has more views than I do, but you know what I mean. So let us raid her. So yeah, let me do that one. Generate. No. Use that one. Now go forth and raid my name if we're able to. Yeah, looks like we are able to. Nice. Some people have some raid guard thingies, which is fun. Now go forward, raid in my name, say hello, wish them a lovely day, and they need therapy urgently, so hopefully that will help with that. I shall see you all again soon, hopefully sometime during the weekend, where I'll tell you about the Stop the War conference and what I learned from that, and some of the cool people I met, and all that stuff. Go forth, copy the raid alert, and have a lovely evening, morning, day, or whatever time it is, wherever you are when you see this. Assalamu alaikum.